I could do that.
All right, go ahead.
Training call for July 18th, 2020. And we have our, hang on a minute. Do this. You're going to have to unmute yourself, Priscilla. Our number one income earner, as well as our leader in the race for points. Priscilla Ashleigh is going to be covering her training this morning. So there you go, Priscilla.
All right, thank you, Paul. Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. Today is July 18th, 2020, and I just got back from vacation, so I'm coming to you with a little bit of a tan going on, which is kind of fun. We went to the river and our family had a great time, but it's always fun to come back and get back to work and be with our Triple R 247 and our wine ambassador family. So today I'm going to give you guys some tips on how you can be successful. So I'm going to just go ahead and share my screen with you. Move this over. Okay, so today we are going to talk about tips on success. So hold on, I'm trying to get this thing out of the way. Eat it. Okay, so for those of you who don't know me or have not been around, you guys have been around, just recently came on board with us. My name is Priscilla Ashleigh. I am one of the leaders here, just like Paul said. I am happily married. We have actually 4 kids together. You can see there's only 3 up here. Our son did not go on the cruise with us, but so we have 4 kids, and their ages range from 20 to 31. So I've been a stay-at-home mom ever since we got married, and I love being a mom. I just personally didn't want to go get a job, so I wanted to find something to do from home. In January of 2010, I started in a health and fitness business. I did that for 6.5 years. I earned a 6-figure income within my 4-year mark. Then I took a break from fitness and tried skincare. It didn't really work out for me so well. And then I came across a wine business opportunity. And that's actually where I met Rory. And we met on a trip to Aruba. I saw what he was doing, how many people he was helping. And I was just like, I want in. I want to know more about this. Can you teach me? And he definitely took me under his wing and taught me, and kudos to Paul and Kathleen and Debbie, and I know I'm going to miss somebody, but all of you guys in the Triple R 247 have been so helpful, and we're just, those of us who were in the other wine company and came over here, we're just so thankful for all of you for welcoming us into your family. Because of Rory, I had the top recruiter in 2019, and I was also labeled Mrs. Consistency. I got the Consistency Award, and I credit that all to Rory and Tanya's system that we have here. One of my dreams was always to be in top 10 in my previous company, and that never really happened because there was like 500,000 people in that company. I was an elite coach 2 years in a row. That means you're in the top 1%. So I've always been a go-getter, but I always say you've got to put God first, and your family comes first, and then your business comes. So remember that when you're out there and you're promoting your businesses. I'm going to move on to the training. So tips on success. First of all, I want you guys to ask yourself, what story have you been telling yourself all these years? What are you telling yourself about where you want to be in your business? The way that you speak to yourself is powerful. You can speak to yourself in a negative voice, or you can speak to yourself in a positive voice. And whichever one you choose is how your life is going to be. I'm going to share something with you guys. Before I started in this industry, I was not always positive. I was not always happy. I was not always, you know, sharing positive things on social media. Being real here, you know, my husband and I had, you know, trouble in our marriage probably twice out of the 23 years we've been together. We almost got divorced. But I will tell you that this business has turned my life around. It has made my marriage better. You know, you always have to think of the things that you are telling yourself. So speak positively and you will see things happen for you. Again, change your story, change your life, right? You can sit there and say, oh, I can't do this. I'm not as good as Priscilla or Paul or Rory. Or you can change your story and say, I can do this. I will do this. I will be number one in the company. I will be a top earner. I will earn whatever you guys want. You know, if you want to earn $5,000 a month, I will earn it. So if you're persistent and you are consistent in the business, you will do great. Those of us that are on the leaderboard, we are just consistent. That's all. We're not doing anything different than you. We all have the same access to leads. We all have the same path that we have here to walk. But if you choose to go a different way, that's fine. That's up to you. But I just want to say your past does not equal your future. So if you were talking to yourself negatively in the past, well, guess what? You can change that today and you can start speaking to yourself in a positive voice. So ask yourself this question: what does your best life look like? What does it look like to you? Is it traveling? Is it helping others succeed? Is it becoming the leader that you always wanted? That was one of my big whys and what I wanted my life to look like. I wanted to be the leader that I never had. You know, I wanted to be the person who was there for my team, who helped them grow. And, you know, I'm there to help answer questions and be there. And we have so much training here for you guys. The only way that you don't succeed is if you fail. So what does it look like to you? Is it helping others? Is it referring people to the wine club so that, you know, they can learn about what we do, they can earn an income? Finding success online is determined by what you do every single day with that consistency, like I was talking about earlier. So the word business or online business or whatever you want to call it, it's really only two things. The first is innovation, and that means you're creating a way to add more value to others. And that means when you're online, you are posting positive things. If you're doing a Facebook Live, maybe you're sharing, I have my little book here? I do. Maybe you're sharing daily gratitudes that you can just, you know, share positive things with people. And I will tell you, going on Facebook Live is going to get you seen a lot more than if you just post, you know, a written out post. If you post with a picture, that will get you seen more. But Facebook Live and sharing things that are important to you, which means you're going to attract those types of people to you. You want to attract people who want the same things as you. You don't want to attract people who are going to join your team and then quit in 2 months. We want people who want to be here, okay? So number 2 is marketing, and you get people to want to do business with you. And that's where the grapevine comes in. You know, we have this amazing grapevine system, and if you guys aren't in it, you need to log into your back office and you need to go to my account and you need to activate your grapevine system, because those are literally leads that Lori and Tanya have been generous enough to give to us. So in other businesses, what's missing? What's missing in their business? They can't afford marketing. They don't have the tools for it, and they don't know where to go to get them. Because if you're doing this on your family and friends, I guarantee you, you're going to hit a wall, because I did. and I've been doing this for 10 years, okay? I'm not saying it'll take you 10 years to run out of your friends and family or whatever, but now we have access to the grapevine, which is a power line system that works for you. You know, you don't have to, you can input people into there, but we actually have a system that gives you at least 10 leads per month or at least 25 leads per month. And if there's more available, you just click on it and you don't have to pay again for that month. So I love this. This is a quote from Tony Robbins. It takes an average of 16 exposures before people will make a purchase or join you. That is huge. You guys need to remember that. So if you're like, well, I talked to Jenny yesterday and I showed her the video and, you know, she's not ready yet. Well, guess what? You only talked to her once. She needs to see that you are being consistent, that you are still doing this. Another reason people don't jump on board and join you is because they're watching and they're waiting to see, are you going to stick with it? Are you still going to be here in 3 months, 6 months, a year? That's exactly what people are doing. And I'll tell you, because we all watch, right? We're watching people type up their wine posts and sharing our memes and just having fun. We talk about our Wine Wednesday. That is consistency. And when people keep seeing that, it's going to go in their brain and go, oh yeah, you know, my friend Priscilla, she's doing this wine business. I want to see what that's all about. It will open a door for you, I promise. And that just goes to the repetition is the mother of skill. Rory always says that. Paul always says it. You know, if you guys want to see success in your business, you can't stop. You always have to keep sharing. My internet keeps on saying unstable. So I hope y'all can still hear me. Rory's reset, refocus, recommit. We should be doing that every single day. Before you send out invites, I want you guys to make sure that your mindset is right. I don't care if you do a daily gratitude, if you read your Bible, if you look for some positivity posts on Google. There's tons of positivity quotes on Google that you can look for. And then let go of the old, say bye-bye to the old you, and just move forward. Just move forward with your business. Don't worry about, you know, the 5 people who said no to you. Who cares? If they say no, they're just not ready, and that's okay. That's not going to, when someone says no, it's not going to kill you, right? It's not going to hurt you. It's just going to make, it should give you the, my goodness, hold on one sec. If someone says no, it should give you that fire to push forward and do more. I actually like no's. There's a book called Go for No. You should probably look it up on Amazon. Go for No. So this is huge. I want you guys to stop listening to all the negativity around you and create your own future. I will tell you, there's a ton of negativity on Facebook right now and Instagram, and it's very hard for me because I don't want to hear the negativity about the coronavirus and about the government and about just all the things that are going on right now. You will never see me post something negative or something that is controversial because that's just not me. I don't want to start fights with people. I don't want to, you know, bring that negativity into my life, my space. I don't want to bring that into me. So if you keep listening to those negative Nancys, guess what? You will stay stuck in your business. You keep listening to people who say, you can't do this, you're never going to make money at it, this is a scheme. Guess what? My own husband told me that in my first business. He said, I will never make money at this, and I was stupid for joining. And I looked at him and I said, well, now that you told me I can't do it, I'm going to do it. And I did. And every single year, my income went up. I want you guys to know that it's not an overnight thing. You know, it takes time to build a business. It takes time to build any business. And you have to keep sharing because just like Rory says, McDonald's still has commercials that come on every single day. Mercedes-Benz has commercials that come on every single day because they're reminding you that they're there. So if you are not consistent in your posts, then it's going to die out. So change your story, change your life. Just remember that. And if you guys want more social media tips, I have a bunch of videos on my YouTube channel as well. So this is really huge. If you guys do not believe in our wine business opportunity, then you're not going to find success. If you don't believe in your heart that you're here for a reason and that you believe in the vision that Rory and Tanya and Brett and Peter and all the owners have, you don't believe in that vision, then it's not going to come through when you're talking to someone about it. You guys, it's simple. It's wine. You know, we don't have to share a shake or a skin cream. It's wine. They either like it or they don't. They either see that they want to make money or they don't. So remember in your heart and ask out loud for anything that you want. So there is power in the spoken word. There really is. If you tell yourself, I can't do this, I don't know how to do it, guess what? You're not going to do it. You're not going to succeed. I don't have my vision board. I still need to make a new one. But I had a vision board for 2 years that was sitting in my office here. And I was able to check off things that I had put on that vision board, like a new Mercedes-Benz SUV, because we have 2 big dogs and we got to put the dogs somewhere when we go to the dog park. I put on there top 10, and then I crossed that off and I put in top 5. And then I was the #1 recruiter. So you need to ask for what you want out loud. You don't talk bad about yourself. Don't talk negatively to yourself. For people who are on fitness, oh my God, I'm so fat. I can't lose weight. I can't. Guess what? When you say that, your brain hears you and it's like, yep, you can't. So I listen to positive affirmations every single day, and you have to believe that you deserve success. You deserve it. So if you don't believe it in your heart, why is God going to give it to you? You know, that's the way that I think. Again, success takes you being consistent. So every day you need to be consistent, whether it's on social media, whether it's on calling on leads that we have here, whether it's, utilizing the grapevine and finding a way that we can, make calls or text people or whatever it takes so that you can get that success that you want. It takes persistence, it takes drive and inspiration on your part. So I hear this a lot, especially in other companies. Well, I can't do this because my upline left, or my upline doesn't help me. They just, do their own thing. Well, guess what? The responsibility of achieving success is on you and you alone. I can't blame my upline or my downline. I have been in a position where my entire upline left and I was by myself and I was still building the business and I still became the #1 recruiter. So if you take responsibility and know that you need to do what you need to do to have success, and don't blame your instructor and don't blame your upline, success is yours only if you want it bad enough. So praying or manifesting intelligently, okay? Intelligently. So you have to be very specific. God's word says, ask and you shall receive. So if you don't ask for what you want, God's not going to give it to you because you didn't ask for it. And I'm going to add, it's not always in our timing, right? So in my first business, I told you guys I wanted to be in top 10 so bad. I just loved it. I wanted to be up there and with those other, there was a couple of years in a row where it was all women that were top 10. And I wanted to be a part of that. But God didn't let that happen because maybe I wasn't ready. Maybe I wasn't ready to speak in front of thousands of people. Maybe I wasn't ready to handle that kind of success. But if you ask specifically and you ask clearly and consistently, you will get it. Again, it's in God's timing, not in ours, but I mean, it can happen for any of you. If it happened to me, I'm just a mom and a wife. I didn't go to college. Well, I did, but I dropped out. You know, I haven't worked outside of the home in 10 years now. No, actually, that's not right. In 23 years now, but I've been in this business for 10 years. You have to do this daily, whether you, I don't know, whether you're a believer in God or you're a believer in a higher power, you have to manifest it. And that's what that vision board did. My vision board manifested what I wanted in my life. So I'm just going to end with this note. Take massive action to achieve your goals. And always be thankful, because the more grateful you are, the more grace you will receive. So that's the end of my presentation. Thank you guys, as always, and God bless. And I'm going to stop recording.
Don't go anywhere yet, peeps.
I know, I'm going to stop recording. Hold on.